What got me into dentistry? My brother. I quit college after 2 years, decided I wanted to see the world. I spent a couple of years traveling, did some fun stuff, got a job, just worked. By that time, my younger brother had caught me, and he had an interest in dentistry. He actually paid for me to take the DAT, the dental admission test. I did very well and started going out and looking at dental offices and decided that was really what I thought I wanted to do. It fit in with the hand skill things. I loved art, I loved doing things with my hands, as well as the science, because I love science. And no, my brother is not a dentist. He's a chemist and owns a chemical company today. Teaching has always been on my radar. My undergraduate degree is in education. And in the early 90s, actually I think in 1990, Cheryl and I both got involved at the Pankey Institute as visiting faculty. It was something that I really loved. One of the things that we don't often think about is that when you teach and you get a chance to go be with people for programs, you also learn. And what I really loved was being able to go back and learn those things again, talk about them again, and then help facilitate exercises. And over the years, it's become, one of my big loves. Somebody asked me recently, what do you like better? Time with patients, time teaching. Today, probably 95% of my time is spent teaching. And I love that, but I will tell you, I love no less the time with patients. When you learn something, one of my teachers told me this, you're going to go home and you will see the world differently. Because one thing you can't do is unlearn something that you learned. And now when you look at the world differently, what you do is you see things you never saw before, which gives you opportunities to talk to patients in ways that you never could have before. So I think that what education does is it broadens your horizons. It forces you to change the things that you can do in the profession because you have learned new things that change how you see yourself, your patients, the dentistry, all of that. And it's something that you can't unlearn. When people can take something away and say, this inspired me to go and do something that I might not have done otherwise, to me, that's the biggest reward. The best reward, one of my teachers told me this, and at the time I didn't realize it was a compliment, but he said, the real goal is to have you be better than me. And at the time I remember thinking, I don't know how that's possible. And I've since come to learn he was right. The goal is always to have students who do things that you probably never would have been able to do because they're who they are and they take all the things that they can learn from you to a whole different place than you could even see.